right one. Thank you. Thank you so much, Senator Rick Scott, for leading this and for your consistent leadership on this. And thanks for giving us a chance to speak to the American people. My fear is that the Senate is on a collision course for the mother of all omnibuses. An omnibus that also includes Ukraine funding without anything for Israel and without any addressing of the border. And I say that because the actions of this administration and my colleagues across the aisle, that's what their actions are consistent with. And that's what their goals appear to be. And we talk about actions. Let's talk about funding for a second. On July 27th, the last appropriations bill came out of the Senate Appropriations Committee. We've only considered 3 of those. We've had ample time to address those. And that's why I say we're onto a collision course for an omnibus with this Ukraine funding. When we talk about actions as well, I want to bring up the parole issue again. Under President Obama, he paroled about 5,000 people per year. 5,000. Joe Biden is paroling over 700,000 people per year. If he really believed in securing the border, he has the ability to do it, which leads me to think that his goals are not the same as ours. Negotiating 101, I only negotiate with people that share the same goals that I do. I see this as a national security issue, first, second, third, foremost a national security issue. My friends across the aisle, the White House, see this as an immigration issue, and their goal is to get as many people across the border, legally, illegally. They don't care how they get them across the border. And beyond that, their goal is Ukraine funding. So those are their goals. They seem to be separated. And I think that the parole issue is going to be the deciding factor. Negotiation rule number 2, I don't agree on anything until I agree on everything. I still don't think that they've really worked out what parole looks like. And when we have a president that's paroled 1.7 million people in his 3 years, how can we even talk about any other pieces of this until we figure out the parole situation as well? So we don't share the same goals. Their actions are consistent with a mother of all omnibuses with Ukraine funding. And the only reason I'm at the table is this. Border security is the number one issue, number one concern of Americans. That's my number one priority, is to secure the border, and we're going to go to great lengths to try to accomplish that yet. Thank you. I guess Senator Braun's up next.